Good day, open hearts, and thank you for being here at Ixchel Energy. Today I want to show you how you can place a pillar of light anywhere in the world or another world. It's very simple, very easy. It takes time to prepare yourself for it, but once you have decided where you want to put a pillar of light and you prepare for it, it's a very simple technique. I have learned different ways with the different teachers that I have encountered throughout my life, but everybody has our own, we all have our own sacred geometry and our own blueprint. So what you're going to do is you're going to receive the information, and whichever way you take it in and want to change it the way it works for you, it's correct. You're not going to be doing this wrong. Whatever way you do it is going to be perfect for who you are. So you can place a pillar of light anywhere that you wish to. You can do one in the bus stop down the street. You can put one in your cubicle at work. You can have one on a hospital. You can have one small like that just to cover yourself in your office, or you can have one really big and white if you want to put one on a hospital or your house or your block, country. So anyway, the placement of the pillar of light is very simple. You are going to use your energy because you have the creator energy in you, and you are going to call it in. Once you have created the pillar of light within your energy field, all you do is you intend to put it where you want to put it. If you're going to put one in a specific country, like if you want to put one in Guatemala, like I do, you will call in that field of the country, or you can just simply look at it in the map and say, I'm going to put one here, one here, one here. So the important thing is that you go ahead and decide where you're going to place this pillar of light. So what you do is you decide where it's going to be, and you start preparing yourself a couple of days before. You want to be in a very good state of mind. Your intention has to be pure and from your heart. You have to not be upset or angry or sad. You have to be in a very high vibration to be able to put a pillar of light in the place that you want it to stay. Once you place the pillar of light, it will stay there and regenerate all by itself. It just continues to go. And we sometimes walk through pillars of light when we move around, and we don't realize that. We just walk through places, and next thing you know, it's like, wow, it feels good here. There's such a good vibe. Maybe somebody else put a pillar of light there, and maybe you put a pillar of light there, and your future self put a pillar of light knowing that you were gonna walk through, or some kind soul put a pillar of light there, knowing that you were coming through, or the people come through there and are not in a very good state of mind. Like I said, you can put one in a hospital, people are sick. So we feel those places when we walk around. We feel the pillars of light. Sometimes we may be able to actually see them. Like I said, they come to me with different colors. I do not ask for a specific color most of the time. They will come in aquamarine. They come in amber. Lately has been lots of amber has been showing up. So whatever color comes to you, that's the correct color, unless you specifically said, I want a crystalline golden pillar of light, blah, blah, blah. So to make it simple, just receive the color that you will get. Okay, so days in advance, sometimes the same day in the morning, you want to connect yourself and make sure that you stay throughout the day in a good state of mind, that you have a pure intention why you want to put this pillar of light there. So you have done your work. That is what takes time, just to make sure that you are in a good set of mind, physically, emotionally, energetically. Your frequency is the highest frequency that is available to you at the moment. So then you take yourself to that place that we all go to connect with the sacred us, with the higher being that we are. And to me, that is, you know, a meditative state. You go ahead and get yourself to that place. The way I see the seeds is I call in a seed, and I see them as these tiny little spheres of light. They come from the womb center. And if you're a male, doesn't mean that you don't have those seeds. But we have, or I perceive them, to have infinite amount of seeds in our womb center and our second chakra. I'm going to say second chakra in case you are a male in this time around in a male body and you don't have a womb, but we all have a second chakra, and that is where we create. So once you are in a meditative state, you go to the second chakra, you know, you're going to pick up one of these seeds and you're going to bring it to your third chakra, which is around your belly button, right? So you take it there and you will and intend to create a pillar of light right there in your belly button. And again, this is how I do it. After learning several techniques, this is how I figure out that this is what works for me. You take it and figure out how it works for you and change it that way. So once you have the light sphere on your belly button, you connect it to your heart center. Once it's connected to the heart center, you will connect it to your pineal gland in the middle of your head. And now you have a baby pillar of light, right? Because you connected it like that. So just imagine it like it's running in front of your spine, okay? This little baby pillar of light. So now you ask an intent to connect this pillar of light above, all the way to source light energy, to the creator. And you go all the way up, okay? You don't have to say, you know, I want to connect this pillar of light up above to, you know, the Lord Krishna or Jesus Christ, you know, whatever. I just let it run up, all the way up infinitely. So I send it all the way up without worrying about what is going to anchor, because I already prepare myself to the highest vibration available. So I just send it all the way up. Then the baby pillar of light, you know, is anchored on your belly button. So then you ask an intent for this pillar of light to go down and anchor to the highest vibrational frequency of Mother Earth core, okay? Or you can say, I want this pillar of light to be anchored on the 9-dimensional crystalline core of Mother Gaia, or to the 7-dimensional. So I would just ask for the highest vibrational crystalline core available to me now and anchor it there. So now you have this pillar of light on your physical body running through your physical, you know, in front of your spine. That's how I see it. And like I said, it could be any color. If you have not called in a color specifically, just receive whatever color it comes. And then you place your hands in your heart, which is the middle of where you started the pillar of light. Remember, you began on your belly button and all the way to the pineal. So the middle is your heart. So once you connect with this pillar of light, you know, you put it, you see it, visualize it, feel it. You can smell it. Sometimes they do have a smell. And then you bring it out in front of you. Okay, so it's here in your heart. You bring it out in front of you. So you have this pillar of light in front of you. And then you're going to bring in front of this pillar of light the place where you want to place it. So you can bring forward the hospital. You can bring forward your hospital, your desk, the playground, or the school in front of the pillar of light, okay? So then what you do is you push it, gently push it to that place. And then what I like to do is I like to just draw the infinity sign on the middle of the pillar of light, which is at the level of your heart. Take a deep breath. Let it go. And the pillar of light is placed, and it has the infinite sign in the middle. So it will continue to regenerate. So you use your own physical body connected to the highest level that you can imagine. I just go all the way up to central sun, to Solaris. You pass that, again, I don't even ask where to connect, because I know I have connected early in the morning to that place in my meditation. So I just let it go. And the same thing you do at the bottom, under your feet, you just let it go. You take it out of your heart, you place it outside of your physical body, call in the physical place that you want to place the pillar of light. Take a deep breath and push it. Okay, that pillar of light is there with the vibration that you created. That's why I said the most important thing to do is to prepare before you put the pillar of light, because the vibration that you place that pillar of light is what's going to sustain it. So you want to make sure you're in a very good place when you put in pillars of light. And you can do this, like I said, you can take a map and put in different countries. You can put one in Guatemala, you can put one in China, you can put one in Cleveland in the state of Ohio, whatever you want to do that. And this is something that we can all do now that we have a little more time in our hands. You can practice, and then you feel, oh, this doesn't feel natural. Let me do it this way. Let me do it that way. And you will come out with the perfect way for you to place this pillar of light. And it's just something that you can play with and create, because now, whatever we pay attention to grows. So let's grow the good vibration. Let's grow the light. Okay. So I hope you have fun with that, and go ahead and, put pillars of light everywhere, because that's what I've been doing since last year. I was called to put a lot of pillars of light, and it's good to know that there are certain places that have them already, and you will identify, once you get used to this frequency, you will identify places that somebody has placed them. And again, like I said, maybe you were the one that placed it. Your future self placed it there because you knew you were gonna walk by. Okay, so that was my video for today. Thank you so much for coming with an open heart and an open mind. Remember, we are the angels. Divine blessings. Namaste.